he is there with family and all that kind of stuff. Kids are kind of going to sleep later and later. So welcome along, everyone. This is a pretty special stream, I guess. This is a one-of-a-kind stream, really. We've never before in sim racing have we seen such a massive prize being given away, so thank you very much to VBOX. I'm sure those of you who are familiar with the stream and stuff kind of know about VBOX now. And tonight we're going to draw. It's a €1,500 prize. The winner is going to be announced tonight. The winner has 24 hours to claim the prize. If nobody claims in 24 hours, we're doing a stream tomorrow night, and everybody on the stream tomorrow night is going to be in with a chance of winning. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully it won't come to that, and hopefully the person who wins this is going to be an active member of the community. Brief introduction about the VBOX, the Race Logic Lap Delta Timer. Let me actually just grab it there, because there we go. Now, hey Eric Cuyar, this is the VBOX Lap Delta Timer. This is the little race logic unit that you see in a GT3 car. There's more to the kit than this. There's a capture card, all that kind of stuff. How do people enter the competition? You need to be subscribed on YouTube, and you need to be subscribed publicly. This is YouTube seems to be working all right. It's because people are commenting there on YouTube. So VBOX in my PC, please. So this is the real deal. This is the real Race Logic unit that you get in a GT3 car. This is not a simulation version for that. Thank you for sharing the stream, Phelan. This is not a simulation. This is the real deal. You can plug this into a real race car. All the connections, everything. It is a beautiful, beautiful piece of kit. All the stickers are still on it. Everything. It's brand new. Now, not everybody wants this, and you may end up winning it, and you may not actually want it. I do want it, but I can't afford €1,500, unfortunately. If somebody wins this and they don't want it, I'm offering €500, which I can PayPal or bank transfer of my own money instead of this. That way I get to keep this. I get to do more with this, because I met the guys from VBOX about a year ago at Autosport. It was in January, before COVID hit properly, and really hit it off with them. They liked what I'm doing with the channel and the potential for what I'm doing. Hey Colin, what's the crack? The potential for what I'm doing, and working with real racing drivers, stuff like that. I had so many intentions for this year, guys. I wanted to get out in track cars. I wanted to use this in track cars, hook it up to a sim, all that kind of stuff. Cool thing about this is you can plug this in your race car, do laps on a track, plug it out, get back to your sim, plug it in, and see your telemetry from your car. Now that in itself is not that special, but you can overlay that telemetry with the telemetry from your sim. So it can record both, you can overlay them, and you can even race against your lap delta timer from the real track in your sim and vice versa. So you can see where you're faster and all that kind of stuff. It's a very, very cool piece of kit. Wish you had a race car, yeah, same. But this can attach to your rig and work like it would in a real GT3 car. If any of you watch Boosted Media's videos, he's got one of these as well from VBOX, and I'm lucky enough to be in a position to give this away. It is a really, really cool piece of kit. Again, if you don't want it, €500 cash alternative on the line. So, big shout out to John and the team. That would look lovely in your race car. I'm not even checking the chat here, guys. 5 miles from Knockhill. So yeah, I haven't been very vocal about this. Some of you who watch a lot of my videos have probably seen every now and then when this features in my videos, there's a little arrow saying you could win this. I didn't want to just, because a year ago I had 1,000 subscribers. We've just hit 5,000 subscribers. I didn't just want to go and advertise a €1,500 prize, because then a load of people who don't care about sim racing or don't care about my channel would just subscribe just for the prize. So I've been kind of strategic about it. I haven't really used it as an incentive to just grow the channel. And I think that we've succeeded over the last year in getting a lot of high quality subscribers rather than yeah, rather than just the quantity, because who cares about the quantity if they're not watching your videos, if they're not engaging with the community, and if they don't care about sim racing, what's the point? So this is and I hope an active member of the community wins this thing. So the last year, guys, and this is not like a New Year's post or whatever, but in the last year or so, there have been loads of ups and downs. As I said, I wanted to get this out on the track. I wanted to plug it into a load of race cars and just really explore its potential. I just haven't been able to. From thanks, Phelan. So from March to about July, which is a substantial period, I couldn't make any content because I was stuck at home. There was no childcare. I was working hard and all that kind of stuff. So there was very little content being made. So that slowed the channel growth a little bit as well. Then, like during that time, channels like Boosted Media, Chris Hay, Dave Cam, they all doubled, tripled in size. I couldn't get on that bandwagon because I wasn't releasing the content. But that's all okay. I'm actually pretty happy with how it has grown despite that. I'm a firm believer in real life coming first. Those of you who are familiar with the stream, real life always comes first for me. Similarly, in December, the end of December, we have a lockdown. We still have a lockdown. That's why I'm not creating content. I haven't released a video in over a month. I don't really care because real life comes first. Hey Fabian, what's the crack? Get him a small violin. Shut up, Brad. I just want to give a bit of context. This is a good opportunity to give a bit of context. I'm not going to waffle on for ages. This will be one in the next 10 minutes or so. So on the upside, the streams are going really well. A lot of big YouTubers, big YouTube channels have mentioned me. They know who I am. They've watched my reviews. They've messaged me, which is just absolutely insane. I got to drive with real life race drivers, rally drivers in real events, which is absolutely mad as well. I released a drift challenge earlier in the year when lockdown first hit, just to kind of try and get the sim racing community talking about something. A load of big YouTubers did the drift challenge, so that was kind of cool. We started a rally club, Dirt Rally 2.0. A couple of people wanted to compare times. They started a club. One thing led to another. We're now approaching one thing led to another. We're now approaching 150 members in that rally club. More than that, one of the people in our rally club has organized a rally club with Gamer Muscle, Random Call Sign, Too Old for Forza, Boosted Media, and it's like a cross community championship that we're qualifying for at the moment. It's absolutely just really I can explain how the Dirt Rally Club works. Join my Discord, and there's a rally channel in there. You can just click it. It's cross-platform as well, so if you're on PlayStation, Xbox, doesn't matter. You can set your times, register your times, and you can be part of the action. And then every second Thursday, I do my laps, I do my events, and on the Friday it changes to the next. So you have 2 weeks to do your stages, and there are only 6 stages, so it takes about 45 minutes. You can spread it out over 2 weeks. It's very, very casual. My Discord, I will just spam the link in there. 2 seconds. // Thank you very much, Flea McBaggins. There we go. That's Nation, baby. That's the Discord channel. So yeah, what else happened? I got to build my dream PC, guys. For those of you who are not aware of it, I haven't prepared this. But for those of you who are not aware, let's just jump to this view, and let's just make this bigger a second. So that is my wall-mounted, water-cooled dream PC. Absolutely mad. It's an absolute beast on the wall there. The graphics card lights up when it's in action as well. That was built with the help of the community. Just absolutely insane stuff like that. Yeah, sorry for the segue there. But yeah, that was just community effort. It's absolutely mad. What else do we do? The channel's making some money, which is insane. There are channel memberships and stuff like that, merchandise, stuff like this. Look at this, custom merch, pretty damn cool. That company's IMB Racewear reached out to me. They wanted to work with me. Really, really cool stuff. So we've achieved a lot in the last year despite all this other stuff. What else have we done? We have We raised nearly €200 for Pieta House, which is a mental health charity. We raised nearly €700 for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which helps sick children achieve their or realize some of their dreams. Thank you very I don't want the VBOX.
I don't want the VBOX. I just want you to acknowledge our illegitimate love child and call him once in a while.
This happens on the channel, guys.
Clogs on waiting for you.
What's the story, Izzy? Back to the race logic. So yeah, it's cool. Companies are interested, and we're doing this as a community. Shut up, Brad. All right, I'll get to it. Yeah, companies are interested. Digitalmotorsports.com is on board with us. They send us out some hardware, and it's really cool because it's completely no strings attached. And if they like my reviews, they use my reviews on their website. They're sending me out a P1X as well, a SimLab P1X. So big shout out to Digital Motorsports, and I have affiliate links and stuff for them as well. Huge shout out to Cube Controls, who have been a massive help over the last year or so, giving me just the most incredible hardware to use as my steering wheel. Just completely crazy. There's more exciting sponsors coming soon. I don't want to really talk about them until it's all fastened and stuff like that. Back when the lockdown started, I was still a very small channel. Banter is what this channel is about. Yeah, it's good crack. Honored for the shout out. Yeah, I haven't gone to the members screen yet, but I started a Discord server during the time that I couldn't do a lot of content. The reason being, I needed some bit of connection with the community. Hey Carl, what's the crack? Needed some bit of connection with the community. I couldn't do that on my YouTube comments because I wasn't putting out the proper Kerry Credit Union. I wasn't putting out enough content. So I started a Discord server. I was a little bit iffy about it, and that grew nicely. That has like 430 people in it now, but loads and loads of active people, which is just really, really cool. What else? There's nothing really else. If you guys have your keybox, VBOX. So yeah, let's start diving into the actual prize giveaway, lads. I really, really hope an active member of the community is going to win this. I had a fancy script that just picks, gets all the names of people. We're going to have to innovate just slightly, so bear with me. But I'm going to pull this onto another screen here. Hey, Chris Rossbrook, what's the crack? And we're going to go into my YouTube studio. Now you guys are going to see what I earn in a month here as well. And all this is like behind the scenes stuff here. Let's jump into this here, and let's get rid of this. Let's actually go to this view here. There we go. So lots and lots of interesting stuff here. What we want to see here is recent subscribers. There are lots and lots of pages of these recent subscribers. I'm just going to keep clicking this a second. We'll go to 50 here. I'm just gonna oops. I'm just gonna keep clicking this a second, just to show you how many subscribers there are total now. At this stage, you still have, this is your last chance to actually subscribe. You have to make sure that your subscriptions are public. Why is that only showing 685? Oh, last 85 days. Sorry about that. So this is all subscribers, and I'm actually going to order them by date subscribed, the oldest. This used to be like my personal YouTube account, and in 2019 I started doing videos. So let's dive. What I want here is the total number of subscribers, just at the very, very bottom here. Can't see the chat right now, so I don't know what chat you're talking. Your subscription isn't on public. You can change it to public right now, because the draw hasn't happened yet. Nearly there. 70 of you watching right now. Let me just grab this here and add source. There we go. So you guys can see how many people are watching. Oh, Facebook is broken again, the integration. there are about 20 people watching on Facebook. So the reason that I'm going to the last page here is that we can see how many people are publicly subscribed, and we're going to use that for our little bit of maths. I'm sorry that we have to do it this way, and there used to be easier ways to do it. This is the last time I'm ever going to do it like this, because it's just a bit of a pain in the arse, to be honest. My son is upstairs trying to get to sleep. Let's do this again. Sorry, this is taking a few minutes. I can only go 50 at a time. Right, that's all that's showing? Okay, so 2,378. So let's round that off at 2,350. Let's go to Notepad there, and so it's 2,450 per page. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a random number generator for the number of pages, and then someone on that page is going to win. That's just the easiest way to narrow it down. So shut up, Nightbot. So just so that my maths on the air, even though they're basic maths, don't let me down. 2,400 divided by 50 should be the number of pages we have. We have 48 pages. Let's go to a random number generator, and we want page between 1 and 48. So how many times I'm going to click this, guys? First person in the chat to say how many times I'm going to click this generate button, that's the final answer. Just anything between 0 and 5. Okay, 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, page 39. Oh, it would be towards the end. So there are 48 pages total, right? So we should click back 9 times. That'd just be the easiest thing to do. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, here we go. Someone on this page is going to win it. Okay, so now there are 50 people on this page, so we need a random number between 1 and 50. Now, one thing that I'm just going to do while this is happening, just going to open this up, and I'm just going to go to this, and I'm just going to get all these names just to make it nice and handy for myself. It's not that I want. What is it? It's this that I want. Yeah, that's the name. So subscriber info name. Bear with me here. I know this is a convoluted way of doing it, but it's the only way that I could come up with at the last minute. So I need to go to the console. I just need to do a document dot get element by class name, and then I'm just going to pass that in there. Again, ignore this if you don't know what's going on. Hit enter on that, and I've got all 50 people in here. So it's 0 to 49. It's 0 indexed. I know it's gone low quality, you can't see. Right. Well, let's do this. So 0 to 49. So we need a random number generator. 0 to 49. So first person in the chat to say a number between 0 and 10. I'm going to click it that many times, or this, between 1 and 10. 8. Sideways Games got 8 in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 15. We'll go to 15 here. And we click on that. Robert Tudораsh. Nice. Robert Tudораsh won. Is Robert Tudораsh watching right now? Does anybody know Robert Tudораsh? No? Did you guys see that? Can you confirm Google? Robert. So it's here. You guys. Oh, it's my camera is covering his name. Here. You can see it highlighted. Robert Tudораsh was the 15th person on that list. That's your real name. So Robert Tudораsh, you've just won a €1,500 VBOX Lap Delta Sim. It's an insane prize. If for any reason you don't want it, I'll give you €500 as a cash alternative. So I mean, I'm kind of, I don't really want to lose €500, but I do want to keep that thing on my rig. It's a very desirable piece of kit. I'm not going to keep you guys for any longer than this. This was just a prize giveaway. 24 hours to claim, Robert. If you don't claim within the 24 hours, tomorrow night there will be another stream and somebody in the comments is going to win. So there are 78 people watching right now. You'll have a 1 in 78 chance. So keep that in mind. Thank you all so much for the support. I'm briefly going to list my goals for this year. They're not really massive goals. I want to hit 10k subscribers at some stage this year. I want to stop thinking about COVID every day. I want childcare to open up again. And I want to keep enjoying sim racing with you guys and on my own. And above all, never rage quit. Real life comes first. That's it for me, guys. I'll chat to you all later. Thank you so much for being here. Robert won't claim it. Alright, you guys can drop off. I'm going to stay on for just 5 more minutes. For anybody who has questions and stuff like that, feel free to just shout in the chat, even if you just want to talk shite for 5 minutes. Yeah, COVID is a dose. Yeah, so those of you who don't know, my stream schedule is no, it's gonna be unique. My stream schedule is what's up, Cat? My stream schedule is I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 o'clock. So at this time that the draw was on, thanks a million, Mikkel. Take it easy. So Robert Tudораsh he has 0 subscribers. But if anybody knows Robert, do give a shout. Quickly ban Robert. Still loving your G27. Well, I might have it for sale for €550, Brad. Can I play Assetto Corsa on my iPad? No, you can't. You know that, Devo. Can you plug 24? Yeah, Chris Rossbrook is doing a 24-hour charity race at the end of the month. Chris, can we spam a link? Or do you know what? Chris can actually advertise that in my Discord. No problem. Daniel Larson just started sim racing. On my channel, really enjoyed the content. Thank you so much, man. I've got so much more content to do. What do I think of the DD1? I haven't spent enough time with a DD1 to do a review and give my newfound status as a reviewer over the last year. I can't really say, you know, how I think it's a great wheel. Anybody who buys one won't regret it. I just do think there are better wheels out there. Opinions on the GT3 wheel. The McLaren one looks like amazing value. Hey Renato, what's the crack? Too old for Forza against Potato Nation. Nice. 24-hour iRacing. I would love to do a 24-hour race. I can barely do a 1-hour race these days with COVID and all that. Live comments, chat, or comments after stream ends. It's going to be live comments during the stream. Just can't keep on the black stuff for 24 minutes, let alone hours. R Factor 2. Lol, Brad, SW20. Yes, there's an SW20 review coming soon. I have all my footage. I have my script largely finished. I've sent it back to Brian Kiernan, who sent me his €1,000 steering wheel to review for a couple of weeks. Thank you so much, Brian. Just a super subscriber. Another my buddy Brian, my buddy Nathan is in there as well. Hey, Sideways Games. How do you participate in the game in the giveaway? Sorry, Raphael. The giveaway, it was just given away to Robert Tudораsh, and he's not on the stream by the looks of it. But I'm going to try get in touch with him. Stuck on a desert island. What would you want, Guinness or potatoes? I'd say I'd say you'd probably, if it's Guinness, like what kind of Guinness? Is it canned Guinness or? Well, cry all night. Sorry, Fabian or Fabian. In other news, it's snowing in Leicester. All right. R Factor 2 or ACC. For me, that's ACC. But again, I haven't given R Factor 2 a good crack at the whip in the last couple of years. So Daytona tomorrow night. Where can one get their hands on a lap timer like this one? I will show you right now. 2 seconds. Where is it? VBOX. I'll spam the link here. So this is, if you want to know more about the lap timer, there it is. Thanks a million, N4D. N4D kill. So Victor, that should answer your question. Please click that link. Have a look around the Digital Motorsport website. Am I competing in IDMC? I am not. I'm skipping this season of IDMC. Wednesdays just don't suit me. Tuesdays and Thursdays are just better for my community at the moment. So we'll see how that progresses. But no, I'm not doing it right now. I would like to, but although you're Welsh, your family came over during the famine. Channel's good crack. Thank you so much, Rick. Rick Wales from Wales. Nice one. Nice and easy to remember. CAD 2000. DD1 or M10. I know quite a lot of people, but they have been in the M10 group, so maybe they've been biased, who went from DD1 to M10. If you like the quality of experience of quick release and stuff, like if you like just pulling the steering wheel off like that and without touching the quick release, just popping it back on like that, that is a great experience. So for that reason alone, the force feedback on the M10 is not as good, in my opinion, as the DD1, but the experience of using it is better. So my choice actually was the M10. Real surname is McGough. Alright, okay, that makes sense. Hey Ginger, what's the crack? Replying, doesn't want to be bet by yeah, that's true. Don't want to be beaten by Chris McCann again. If Robert doesn't claim it, be the first to watch the stream tomorrow. Can't do anything because you broke your arm. Oh, that sucks, Fabian. Is it Fabian or Fabian? Is it the first one, Fabian? Or is it Fabian? Second one. M10 is amazing, bang for buck. It's not perfect. Like, it's an entry level wheel. I mean, it is like, I don't know, like it's like, to, you know, when it comes to your entry level wheels at the, you know, the gear driven, belt driven, like the M10 is so much better, so much above. You know what, the scale doesn't start at 0 with DD. It's so good. You have to experience it, to be honest. The first one, Fabian. So do you recommend paying extra money for a load cell? 100%. If you're spending money on your sim rig, load cell. It's the number. Even if you have Logitech G pedals, and you can get a load cell mod for 30 quid or whatever, it's a good investment. With the price of load cell pedals being like around €200 for, you know, a decent set, I would highly recommend, you know, getting either the CSL Elite with the clutch, or getting the Thrustmaster TLCMs. Pay extra for LDs. Random topic. I got a GMX gizmo that emulates G27. Can now use. Oh, cool. That's kind of cool, Arkshaw. That's pretty deadly. A DD wheel is not an entry. No, Tim, what I'm trying to say is, in the world of direct drive, the Simagic M10 is the entry level. But that makes it sound, you know, like I sometimes say to people jokingly, the M10 is the worst direct drive wheel that I've ever used. But it's brilliant, because direct drive, there is no such thing, in my opinion, as bad direct drive. It's the M10 is amazing, absolutely amazing, and if you can pick one up for around €1,000, €1,100, that's your forever wheel. You never need to upgrade it again. It's so good. So hey Adam, what's the crack? The SRS is there are like 7 Newton meter torque ones and stuff like that, but I prefer only to speak about the hardware that I've actually used and that I'm very familiar with. It's the worst one that I have ever used, and I've used probably about 5 or 6, not 7 maybe direct drive wheels, so but it's brilliant. So don't read into it. I'm just waffling. I'm just talking shite. VRS, yeah, the VRS. The simplicity that I just used was the 20 Newton meter midge motor as well. So that's really, really good. Hey Ed, what's the crack, dude? Ed is one of our alien rally drivers. Coming on to Discord after. How to win money while sim racing. Practice. Enter competitions that have prize money, but you usually have to pay in those competitions. Nearly went bankrupt. Family makes fun of me. Nice. Picked up a DD1 for 840. Nice. Already had the universal base. Sure, Rick. What an upgrade, dude. And what's the crack, Ed? So yeah, hop into my Discord, lads. I'm gonna just spam the link again. Robert Tudorash has 24 hours to hey Alex Connor to claim the prize. He hasn't hopped onto the stream. And I don't know if he's in my Discord. LD Discord. Yeah, 5,000 subs, lads. 5,000 subscribers. That's insane. So like when I release a video, you know, a massive, hey Simon Hayden, what's the crack? Massive number of people want to be notified. They are subscribed to my channel. It's mind blowing, to be honest. Now giving away an amazing prize. Yeah, I mean that's all down to VBOX and Digital Motorsports were my hookup for that. So here we go. Hey Takis, what's the crack? Following on Facebook, so you can see here, and I already spammed this link. For those of you who haven't gone to Digital Motorsports, I'd appreciate if you just click that link, have a browse around the site. Finally got more subscribers to me. So that's the crack, lads. Earned every sub. Well, it was important for me, lads, to properly build up this channel. When I knew this prize, €1,500 prize, I've known about this for a year. I didn't want to just advertise it to the world, so I've been advertising it because I've been doing track guides and stuff. So I've been putting adverts for it in track guides, and I've been posting those track guides to track day groups that race at those tracks to try and just, you know, spread the word. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, Flea.
Congrats, Potato Man.
To try and spread the word about this amazing product, because I owe it to VBOX. You know, they have provided such an amazing piece of kit, and a part of me hopes, because I don't think that my side of the bargain is fully fulfilled yet. I want to take it to a track, all that kind of stuff, like I said. Part of me hopes that Robert Tudorash takes the €500. That means I can have it feature in all my streams and get around to that content that I really, really wanted to make. But we'll see. Wishful thinking. I guess I'm in a decent position. The only way to go up is up. Goodies from DM have been marked as shipped. Nice. Thank you so much, Flea, for the generous donation. Thanks, Dan Skinner, Potato King. Is that like Tiger King? I don't know if I... yeah, it's such a cool piece of kit, lads. Really is deadly. Now, I think if these get popular in sim racing, I wouldn't be surprised if you see, you know, companies trying to knock them off or whatever. But the thing is, this is such a difficult unit to actually imitate because the display and the font and everything is absolutely beautiful. Like it really is a high-end piece of kit. Yeah, it's a really top-class piece of hardware. Why is it €1,500? So this unit alone is about €700. You get a software license for the software from comparing your sim times to your real life track times. You're able to have your delta when you're on track react to your actual sim or display your sim delta, so you can see where you're faster in the sim, all that kind of stuff. You've got telemetry data, so you can overlay, you can see exactly where you're braking, all that kind of stuff. Really, really cool. And there's like a capture card in there as well, so that you can take your camera footage from your in-car and overlay it with your sim footage so that you can see them side by side, and you can go frame by frame. So you can see, you know, well, in the sim, you're way over to the right, taking that corner. So that means you're going to be quicker. You're going to get far quicker, a higher speed through that corner. So you can really kind of see that, why that's happening in real life. I'm going to break into my house and steal it. Yeah. Fabian free. I'm going to just note that with the cops. Because it's race logic and they know how to charge. Early V-Box in your race car, which is good, but was a ransom at the time. Yeah, it's a lot of money. But look, they are a very, very successful. You see these in any of you play Assetto Corsa Competizione. This is what you see up on the dash. This actual unit. It's not another version of this. It is this. As in, if I was in the pits of a GT3 event and I went into someone's car, plugged out their unit, plugged this one in, they would lose their data because the SD card would be. But if I slotted their SD card into this unit, they wouldn't know the difference. This is the real deal. Hey Nathan Bennett, what's the crack? Wonder where to get the HUD from. Yeah, it's so that's it. It's VBox, lads. VBox and Race Logic. It is an absolutely killer product. Robert Tudorash, you have 24 hours. Thanks everyone for hanging out in the stream. I can't believe there's still like 50 people on here. At the end of the stream, people all jump into my Discord. It's a good place to be. It's good crack, great community. And maybe we'll have another stream tomorrow night, and maybe we'll give this away to one of you on the chat. Again, Robert, if you want, there's €500 cash alternative to this. So yeah, that's it. Thanks a million. I'll chat to you all later. Thank you, everyone. If you want to keep chatting, let's chat in Discord. Talk to you later.